Hi everybody, it's Germain's aka Spider Monkey here again. Now I want to bring you guys my Syrus Truesdale inspired deck. um, this deck doesn't have really a lot of my favorite cards of his because sadly they're not printed yet, aka like Life Force, Mirror Damage, Trading Wheels, Computer Virus, the free solid void monsters. So yeah, if we ever get like his manga cards and some of his anime exclusive cards, I'll probably build a separate deck for that. But for now, this is what I'm working with for my this version of the Cyrus deck. Um, Two copies of Submarine Roid, my favorite Roid actually. Uh, he can attack directly, and after attacks, he can switch himself into defense mode. He has a nice 800 attack, 1800 defense, so he's really hard to get over, actually. Next is True Express Ride. Um, uh, he's a bit hard to work with, given he only has 400 attack, but he has a nice 1600 defense. When he's summoned, you can add 2 void monsters from your graveyard to your hand. So, yeah. He's really useful. I really like the Void archetype, but I don't know, they're not the easiest to use. I just like, I really like Syrus as a character. I know a lot of people like hate him, but I've always liked him. I like him better than Zane, actually. And when Grayson gave him this really, really, I don't know, dare I say, adorable voice. Then we got 2 copies of Drilloid. He can destroy any defense position monster he attacks without applying damage. In the anime, damage still went through actually when he attacked, so I'm kind of glad they adjusted his effect. Ambulance Roid now, 2 of him. Um, when a Roid is added from your graveyard to your hand, you can special summon that monster. A very useful card when comboed with, I believe it's Rescue Roid. 2 copies of Steamroid. When he attacks, he gains 500 attack points, but when he gets attacked, he loses 500 attack points. Not the easiest Roid to use, but I don't know, he's good for that one attack. And if you can protect him during your opponent's turn. I got 2 copies of Gyroid. I really like this card. He can survive 1 battle without being destroyed. Very good defensive card. Gyroid and Steroid actually, they're a lot better than their fusion separately. So, 2 Truckroid. If he can manage to destroy a monster, he can equip himself to that destroyed monster and gain attack equal to the combined attack of any monster he destroys. So, but he only has 1,000 attacks, so I do have a card to help him in this deck, though. Moving on to Psychroid. Nothing much to say there. 1 Patroid. Once returned, he lets you see one of your opponent's face down cards. 1 Jetroid, and when he's attacked, you can activate 1 trap card from your hand, which could be pretty useful. It has a nice 800 defense too. One rescueroid. Uh, when a roid you control is destroyed without sent to the graveyard, you can return it to its owner's hand, which is really useful in combination with uh, ambulance roid uh, and some blasters. We'll get to later. Probably the least useful roid, UFO roid. 12 in attack, 12 in defense, requires a tribute. His effect really isn't that useful. When he's just type of battle, you can summon your deck one machine to monster with an attack of 1500 or less in face up attack position, but yeah, he's not really easy or that warp it to get out, so on Stealthroid, there's actually a monster with in the manga that looks very similar to this with the exact same name in the manga. It has 2,000 defense points though, as opposed to 0. What this card does though is when this card attacks, you can destroy a Star Trap card at the end of the battle phase if you control another Void monster. That's pretty useful. One copy of Decoy Roid. When this card is when this card is face up on your field, your opponent cannot select a monster for an attack target except Decoy Roid. I know he can be pretty useful in combination with Syrus Blaster and Rescueroid and Ambulance Roid, I guess. One emergency provisions. One defusion. One shield crush to destroy a monster in defense position on your opponent's field. I just really like once I receive this to destroy. I want to say it was Gate Guardian, when Jade and him dueled the Paradox Brothers. After Drill White had already took out a defense wall. One Power Bond. A double. You can fusion summon and double the monster's attack and defense points, but you take damage equal to its original attack at the end of the turn. I have a way around this actually. Vehicle Connection Zone. It's just another fusion card, but that monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. And also, though, its effects are negated, which kind of stinks. So I prefer Power Bond or just polymerization to polymerization. One Mystical Space Typhoon. One Weapon Change, pay 700 points once per turn during your standby phase to switch the attack and defense of a warrior or machine monster on your side of the field until the end of your opponent's next turn. So, I don't know, say Submarine Void, you can attack directly with 1800 attack as opposed to 800. One Monster Reborn. One called the Haunted. 2 Pot of Duality. One Pot of Avarice to get back 5 monsters and then draw 2 cards. Um, to, I guess, mimic effective mirror damage, and to, I guess, negate the negative effects of Power Bond. I have 1 Spell of Pain to bounce that effect damage to my opponent instead. Um, 1 Supercharge. Uh, if the opponent's attacks and the only monsters you control are machines, which is no problem for this deck, you can draw 2 cards. 1 Wonder Garage. When this card is destroyed, face down sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower machine type void from your hand. I guess putting in 1 Mystical Space Typhon in this deck can help with that if your opponent doesn't destroy it. 1 Syrus Blaster. When a machine is special summoned, you can inflict 400 points of damage to your opponent. Really useful in combination with Decoy Roid, Ambulance Roid, and Rescue Roid. Last 2 cards in the main deck are 1 Magic Cylinder and 1 No Entry. Fusion deck now consists of 5 cards. 1 Parasite Void. You can fuse 2 Voids with the same name together, and this monster can attack directly. So Power Bond, its attack will go up to 3,200, which is really nice, honestly. Steam Gyroid, fusion of Gyroid and Steamoid. No effect, just 2,200 attack points. Ambulance Rescue, the Ambulance Rescue right now with 2,300 attack points. Once per turn, when a monster you saw the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster in defense position. So his effect also can work with Syrus Blaster. Super Vehicle Jumbo Drill with a nice 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense. He's made up of Steamoid, Drilloid, and Submarinoid. He can just inflict piercing bow damage. But with Power Bond, his attack will go up to a nice 6,000 attack. And the last card is Super Vehicle Stealth Union. It's made up of Truckroid, Expressroid, Drilloid, and Stealthroid. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up non-machine monster on the field and equip it to this card. And while equipped with that monster, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. But if it attacks, its original attack will be halved. And he also inflicts piercing bow damage. But I don't know if you can like summon Super Vehicle Stealth Union, equip him, and manage to special summon him with Power Bond. You'll be getting a monster that can attack everything in your opponent's field with piercing. And every time he attacks, he'll be attacking with 3,600. So yeah. And if he's attacked while not equipped, under those circumstances, he'll have a nice 7,200 attack points. So yeah. That was my about 42 card main deck, Syrus Truesdale deck. As you can probably tell, the main uh, linchpin of that deck is Cyberstorm Blaster. I really like Syrus. He's, again, one of my all-time favorite Yu-Gi-Oh characters. I know, and not a popular opinion at all. I don't care. If you don't like Syrus, just uh, leave me alone, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, that was my Syrus profile. I hope you like it. Just don't be too hard on me for liking Cyrus, please. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Come below your favorite vehicle and come below your favorite Cyrus duel. I honestly really love his duel with Frost and Thunder while taking with Hasselberry. Yeah, I really hope more of his cards are printed, like his more of his anime exclusive cards and his manga cards, obviously. Like, I love the Solid Lords. Yeah, let me know your favorite Dual Cyrus, your favorite Viacroid. With that said, I'll catch you later. Bye.